Alright guys, I have some cars here. The first four are from my grandma. She went to a garage sale and got these for me. She said the guy that was at the guy running the garage sale was from England. Now obviously none of these are from England, but I don't know, that's what she told me. First off, we have old number 5 from Hot Wheels. I think that's what this is called. Stupid camera would focus, we'd know. Yep. Old number 5. 1980. And by looking at this one, the tampos on it and the way it's built, and then the way all this is stamped on here, this would be an earlier release of it. So if not from 80, if it's not a first edition, it would be pretty close. So one way to tell that is the equipment up here and the bumper is all metal. So this piece of die cast running through here that's unpainted. That's one way to tell. Another way, of course, is that it's all metal. And then there's nothing's covered up here on the bottom. There's no big solid line where they would have taken something off. So I'm saying this is probably a pretty close to original one. Like first, maybe not a first edition, but somewhere around that kind of an earlier one. And then we have number 5, fire department number 5. Usually if the tampos on the car relate to the name of the vehicle, that's also indication that's probably an earlier release. We're missing a headlight. The newer old number 5s, the equipment's plastic, so usually the ball on top is missing. It is there on this one, probably because it's metal. It's not chipped up too bad, it's just it's missing a couple things. We've got a headlight gone. Seems like there's supposed to be more to this. I don't think it has there's no windshield to it, I don't believe, but something looks like it's not missing. Something look like it's not there from what it's supposed to be. Our hose is sitting funny. Got some tools here, got an axe. I can't tell what's down there. Obviously the hose is back here and the fire helmet, more hose. Some tools up there as well. So that's a really nice one. Then this one's interesting. I tried to find something out about this because of this brass plate here. This is a Matchbox school bus. They're not licensed as internationals, but I don't know how they got away with that because they're definitely internationals. But just a school bus. Matchbox. 1985. This one's from 1997. Now this little brass plate back here that says 11. I couldn't find this bus with this particular decal on this side on the internet anywhere, so I couldn't find out anything about this brass plate on the bottom. Obviously it's a collector number, but I don't know. Evidently this is a limited production decal on this truck, like promotional thing, so maybe they didn't make a whole lot of them. It's the NAIA 1997 Men's National Championship, sponsored by the Karcher Mall and Taco Bell. So school bus up at the top. Yeah, so don't know anything about this plate, so I don't know if this is something special or not. It's in pretty good shape. It's just got a little chip up there and one on the corner there. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. We've got a mystery bus here. This is a mystery vehicle as well. It just says made in China on the bottom. I do recognize these wheels. There are a couple, obviously they're off-brand, made in, a lot of people just generically call them made in China cars because that's all they say on the bottom. I have a couple that have these particular wheels, so whatever this brand is, those cars are probably made by the same company because of these wheels. Now, this has a couple different cars mixed into it. It's really reminding me of a Lotus, but maybe also Ferrari a little bit. So I'm not real sure what this is supposed to be. I'm saying for the most part maybe Lotus. But whatever type of car it is, it's a nice looking car. Then a Porsche 988, I believe, is what this is. Again, nothing on the bottom. Just says China. And this is probably a Yapming because of these wheels here. And then for it being a made in China car, it's got some weight to it. It's a thicker casting. Another indication that it's probably a Yapming. It's got some simple stripes on the side there. That's about it. Well, it's more detail than I thought that would be in it, but there's still not a whole lot. This one was somewhat detailed as well, though. We can't really see it very well, though. The bus is just the same as all the Matchbox buses. It's got seats going all the way up. So that's the first round of cars. The second round, I have to figure out what pocket they're in this backpack. So Uncle Derek gave me this really nice backpack, Outdoor Products backpack. It's got so many pockets that I'd never be able to find anything. It's got nice padded straps on it, so... Oh, there's even another pocket back here in the back. Wow. Every time I look at this backpack, I find more pockets. So it's going to take me a minute to find the cars in here. He gave me some cars as well, so I'll have to come back to you on that. I forgot, there's a foam thing in there too. Alright. I'm not going to show you guys pulling these out. This is going to be too hard. So here's what's in here. Some little crawl track tractors. Got a Chinook helicopter. This foam thing. And a dump truck here, a Lesney dump truck. Got a bent axle. These axles are hard to bend, so I'm kind of curious as to... It had to be stepped on or something. Because these are pretty thick axles. So anyway, Matchbox, or Lesney I guess you'd say, just put dumper truck, series number 48, made in England by Lesney. Now these were Dodge trucks from the 60s. They do say Dodge on the side there. I believe that says new Dodge. So anyway, these are typically bent a little bit. It looks like this one might be just slightly bent. These are probably one of my favorite castings of the old Lesnies like this. I've got one that is anything but a dump truck, but it used to be. It says dumper truck. I'm not real sure what happened to it, but it's missing the axle here and the dump bed. And it looks like it's been cut into right here. So here's what it's supposed to look like. All that equipment in there. Here's what this one looks like. So this one's had a hard life, I think, but it works good for pulling semi-trailers. That's that's what I have been using it for. Because oh, this one's a little different. This one, the plastic runs the full length of the casting. This one, it stops short. So that's interesting. To me, that would indicate that this one here is probably the older one. This dump truck here is probably the older of those two, like a first release. But some nice heavy casting. These old trucks have no interior in them. But they're still really nice, quite detailed. Alright, I recognize this to be a Xylemax, whatever, however you pronounce it. I've heard Zilmax, I say Xylemax. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's their logo there. It's definitely a Chinook helicopter. Although this one would not fly properly. It's missing a blade here. I think I have one of these that has all its wheels. It's kind of bad. That I got in a big box of stuff one year at the toy show. So I might have an extra blade I can put on this. I don't know if that particular helicopter has any blades left or not. But it's got American flag there. The badge used to have a number here. It's kind of worn off. We have A122 up there. It does have plastic in the front windows, but not in the porthole windows on the side. USA MASH. There's the rest of the decal there. Oh, look. Chinook Chopper. Pretty cool. Yeah, these blades do not hit each other. That's how they design these helicopters. So pretty cool. It's got little wheels on it, and they actually do roll. Not very well, but they do roll. They probably roll better if we weren't on this foam thing. In these little crawl tracks here, well, they have a brand on the bottom. Tyco. So, these are just one big solid piece of plastic made by Tyco in Hong Kong. I bet we're not going to be able to see that. Nope. Oh, these don't say that. That's weird. Just the red one has any branding left on it. That's interesting. Or orange or whatever. They're cool, even if they're just one big solid piece of plastic. You know, the tracks don't move or anything. Little crawl tracks are cool. I thought I had a green one, but if it is, it's in a different part of the backpack. I'll have to go through the rest of the backpack. But I'm pretty sure this is all that was in there. Alright, now let's look at this foam thing. It's an older piece of foam. You can just tell by how it feels. Living Well Fitness Center. Hamelgarn Racing. Pro Vimy Veal. Redeem this at any Living Well Fitness Center for 2-week visitor's pass. I bet they wouldn't accept this thing anymore. So, yeah. It's like a frisbee thing, I guess. I suppose this would work as a frisbee. But anyway, there's our lump of vehicles here. If you know any more about these crawl tracks, let me know. If you know what this is, let me know. I think it's some kind of lotus. And if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Going through the backpack, I found some brand new pencils still in the package. Found some ink pens and some highlighters. It's got a lot of compartments right here. This backpack looks like a good thing to lose a bunch of stuff in, because it's very deep. And then this thing velcros to the bottom of this part of the backpack here, which is fleece lined for some reason. And it velcros to the inside of the bottom of this bag, and it's got 2 different types of foam in it. One is soft foam, like that frisbee, and then one is hard foam. And I'm not really sure why. I don't know what that's for, why it's in there. So I feel like this would be an expensive backpack. I don't have any idea why it has so many compartments though, because maybe for like hiking it would be good, but I bet I don't use. I was planning on using it for school this year, but after going through all the pockets in it, I think all that would do is make me lose everything that I have, because I mean, there's a lot of little compartments and spaces where stuff could get lost. So it's a really nice backpack though. So I'll use it for something. If you know what this is, let me know. It velcros to the bottom of this fleece-lined package here. Or fleece-lined compartment package. I don't know where package came from.